Hi everybody, and welcome to the second episode of Stuff, basically about things that I've had delivered this week. First up, I should mention AVL, stands for Audio, Visual and Lighting, and so I bought a couple of things just to help me make videos. So I got myself a microphone, and I got myself a tripod stand for my phone. It's got like a light ring round about it. I haven't used the light ring yet because it's beautiful and sunny in London right now, so I'm just recording this in natural light, as I've done with all the videos so far. I've checked it, it works, I just haven't had to use it yet. The other morning it was 3 a.m. Basically, the other day there, I just couldn't sleep and I was lying in bed thinking about things, and I ended up going on a bit of a spending spree. I don't know if other people do that. So at 3 o'clock in the morning, I bought some quite big stuff. And a lot of it to do with my hi-fi. So I bought some speaker stands and I bought a stand for my the actual hi-fi, which I haven't completely put together yet because it's got glass shelves, and I'm kind of thinking, oh, I'm not going to put them up until I'm moving it into place, because if I just put them on right now and I end up moving it about, I'm going to end up breaking it. So I'm just going to be a little bit cautious, take my time with that one. I need to make some room. So I've got, I'm going to arrange with a charity later on to come take some stuff out of the flat to make some room for the new stuff that I bought. Okay, did buy some little stuff as well this week. So I bought myself a new Blu-ray, which is Body Snatchers. It's the third version of that film. So you've got the 1950s one, and then you've got the 1970s one, the one with Donald Sutherland, which I'm sure most people are familiar with. And this one was like 20 years later. Abel Ferrara, some of you might know the name. I enjoyed it, it's a good film. It's, I'm a horror fan, so it's in my lane. Some of you might not enjoy it as much, but if it pops up, you get if it's on telly one night, you get the opportunity to see it, I would recommend giving it a go. Okay, the next part of what I bought online is a little bit of a cautionary tale about what can happen when you're doing online shopping. So anyway, I have been circling this album for ages. So London Calling by The Clash. And I've looked at it a few times on Amazon. And what has stopped me buying it so far was there was some comments underneath that says Spanish Bombs skips. And I kept going back and hoping that somebody else would post another one and say that it's great. So it's probably about 50-50 now. Those reviews are still there saying it skips, and then other people have reviewed it and said, they've not mentioned it at all. So in the end, I just thought, what, I'm just going to give it a punt. I keep coming back and looking at it, and so I might as well just go ahead and buy the thing. So anyway, so I bought that, and as you can see, it's got quite a distinctive cover, quite a famous cover. The reason the cover is so famous is because it apes the cover from Elvis Presley's first album, which is this. So after buying The Clash, I went and bought basically a framed copy of the Elvis Presley album. Okay, you can probably see where this is going. So once I'd bought that, one of my things is I don't really like having stuff on my wall if I don't have the thing that it's based on. So yes, that's right, I went and got myself the Elvis Presley album as well. So I go onto Amazon to buy one thing, and I end up buying 3 things. And that's pretty much the story for me. I'm sure other people experience it as well. Add to basket, for that's where you are. Okay, I've got some other stuff that I haven't unwrapped yet. I think I've done enough unwrapping and putting things together for one weekend, so I'm going to leave them to do them during the week, and you can see them next week. And I've got some other things still to come from that 3 a.m. insomnia shopping session the other day. That I've got some probably the most expensive thing I bought is still in the post to come from that. So expect to probably see that next week. And I don't think I'm going to do any more shopping. I would just sort of say, the big things, I don't normally, I'm not like, always doing that. I just recently, I think it's partly, through lockdown, being at home all the time, you start looking at stuff that you've got and sort of thinking, oh, I really should, get some new things to do with that. One thing I've noticed is I'm in another room, I'm in a room that I don't normally go into a lot. It's just where I've piled a lot of things, and that's where my desk is now. And just being in there is making me think about the things that are in that room and how that room looks. And that has definitely influenced, my thinking recently about things that I bought. That's my big project right now. And with the stuff to do with the hi-fi, I'm probably about halfway through it, but I've got some other things in mind, and you might end up seeing a picture of like everything at some point once I've actually sort of got that how I would like it. Okay, hope you found this interesting. If you've liked the video, then please give me a like down the bottom. If you're enjoying the things that I'm posting, then I'd be really grateful if you would subscribe to the channel. Okay, thank you very much. Cheers. Bye-bye.